Welcome to this session on presentations. Giving a presentation regularly features in surveys of people's top fears. So if you're fearful about presenting and speaking in public, then you're not alone. However, with preparation and practice, anyone can give a good presentation. Presentations are often used to assess candidates as part of the recruitment process, so it can be an opportunity to impact your future. They're an important vehicle for getting your point across and something that most jobs and careers require. In this session, we will cover the 4 key stages necessary to achieving an effective presentation: planning, preparation, practicing, and presenting. Step 1 is planning. Think about your audience. What do you think they already know? What do you think they want to know? Or what do you want them to do? What do you want the audience to learn from the presentation? Take into account the background knowledge of the audience and the time available. Write your objective down and use it to help you stay focused as you prepare and plan your presentation. What is the style of your presentation? Is it educational? Are you teaching something? Is it informative? Will your presentation be revealing something? Or is it intended to be motivational and asking the audience to take action? Step 2 is preparation. Do your research. Identify your subject and then let the creative process take over to gather all the relevant subject matter and information. Doing your research and having a good understanding and knowledge of your topic will help you to deliver with confidence and enthusiasm. Next, create an outline. When you have all your ideas on paper, organise them into subject categories. Aim to distill your ideas and information into 3 main points. This is because people tend to remember things in lists or groups of 3. So structure your presentation around your 3 key themes. Try to do this logically. For example, if your presentation is intended to be persuasive, you could split your information into problem, solution, benefit. Or if you're trying to teach something, it might be chronological and you could go for first step, second step, third step. If it's a topic and your presentation is on your sporting involvement, it could be coaching, playing, supporting, or football, tennis, athletics. For each main point, provide supporting facts, data, stories, and information. Next, structure your presentation. Essentially, the structure of all good presentations is tell them what you're going to tell them, and tell them what you told them. Or in other words, introduction, body, conclusion. The introduction should form only 5 to 10% of your presentation. It should tell people what you're going to speak about and the purpose or aim of your presentation. Aim for a strong attention-grabbing introduction to engage your audience from the start and make a positive first impression. For example, a relevant quote, interesting fact, or stunning statistic. The body of your presentation should cover around 85% of the time available. In the planning stage, you should already have identified the 3 key points and the logical structure in which you intend to present these, and you will also have previewed these to your audience in the introduction. The main body of the presentation is where you can add detail to each of your key points, examples, data, stories, and supporting testament. The conclusion is the last 5 to 10% of your presentation. Signal the end of your presentation. You could say in conclusion. You can use this part of your presentation to reinforce the central argument of your subject, recap the main points, and deliver a call to action for your audience. Thank the audience for their attention. Here are some tips if you're using PowerPoint as part of your presentation. Keep it simple. Don't overload the slides with pictures, data, and text. This can be confusing and distracting for your audience. Try to be consistent with the presentation throughout, for example, in your use of colours, fonts, headings, and your slide template. Limit the number of slides. As a rough guide, use no more than 1 slide per minute of your presentation. Ensure your slides can be read. Watch out for font that's too small or colours that are difficult to read. And use keywords rather than sentences. Keep it simple and concise. Here's an example of how not to do it. Step 3, practicing. There's a saying that practice makes perfect. If you play sport or a musical instrument, you will know how important practice is to improving your performance. Practice your presentation. Review and record the timings. It's important to stick to the time allocated. Try also to practice your presentation in front of friends and peers, and seek their feedback. Ask for their comments about how you can improve and refine your presentation, and taking this into account, again, make amendments as necessary. Keep practicing. Practice gives you control, control gives you confidence, confidence and control overcome fear. Step 4, presenting. You've prepared and practiced so your presentation will succeed and be enjoyable. If you're nervous, remember that stress can be managed, and to a small degree it is part of the presentation experience. It can help to visualise success, a performance technique used by many athletes. In your head, picture yourself speaking confidently, your presentation flowing, and your audience interested and engaged. Smile and make eye contact with your audience. Move your gaze around individuals or groups depending on the size of your audience. Although it's okay to glance at your slides and notes, don't read them, as this limits eye contact and also suggests that you haven't fully prepared. Use open and relaxed body language, as it demonstrates confidence, even if you're feeling nervous inside. Speak up and try to vary the pace and tone of your voice. This can be effective in keeping your audience engaged and in demonstrating your passion. Speak slowly. Used effectively, silent pauses can be powerful. And finally, relax, breathe, and enjoy. In conclusion, the key to effective presentations is to ensure that you invest time and effort in the process of planning, preparing, practicing, and presenting. Approach presentations as you would prepare for an exam. The more you plan, prepare, and practice, the greater your confidence and competence in presenting will grow. Good luck with your presentation, and enjoy it.